Alright, I'm not happy about this, but it's Friday night, the same day that I was in the library behind me all day publishing episode 16, and I came out of the library and found a ticket, a citation, taped to the window of my Jeep. Apparently I had been illegally parked. It's a 2-hour parking area and I was here all day working on that video. You see, there was confusion about it this morning because here you have a clear sign, 2-hour parking, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., no problem. But down here, a bare post. So when I rolled in, I think it was like 8 a.m., I'm like, oh, this spot is cool, and that's where we went from there. But apparently the whole parking lot is a 2-hour limit. Yes, I am a little bit angry and frustrated because as a nomad on a budget, I usually take great care to avoid making mistakes like this. So I can blame the bare signpost, but I have to take some amount of responsibility for myself. Still early. This is oatmeal, and I add some cinnamon Chex cereal just to give it some texture, some crunch. It's Saturday, June 30th at Northwest Overland Rally in Plain, Washington. I had my oatmeal, had my coffee, and I'm no longer fired up about that parking citation that I got yesterday. Just walking around, taking in the sights and sounds.
What more do you want? The pancake is just a vehicle for that. I just picked up my roof rack that I won last night. Congratulations!
Zabriskie Point, along with a lot of other places in Death Valley, I can tell you all about it. I can tell you what it looks like. I can try to describe it. You're not going to get the full effect until you go, because it is truly unlike anywhere else I've ever been on the planet. It is unbelievable.
And now stick your hand over this bucket, because you're about to feel the simple shower. Come on, don't be bashful. All right, here you go. You ready?
Oh, there you go.
As you can see, it actually feels like a real shower.
All right, back this way. A little more. Nice and slow. Made that look easy. Just the hair. Just the hair. I would. Come forward. Come forward. Right there.
Everyone should adventure. And what we're trying to also do is make adventure more accessible if you do have special needs.
But my story in a nutshell, I was a super adventurous guy before I was in a chair. Broke my neck maybe 9 years ago mountain biking. You know, I realized I love to travel, but I like to be off the beaten path, and that sort of thing, and kind of fell into the van world by default because I needed a van for my chair, but soon realized, hey, I'll take the seats out the bed, throw a bed back there, and I'm back out camping with my buddies while they're biking. And I fly drones for a living, so I'm still doing photography, and I'm out, you know, shooting and seeing these really cool spots.
Hey, listen.
Good. Good to see you again.
Chris passes. Oh, not me. The other Chris. Oh, look at you. You're free beer.
Kolsch or IPA? Kolsch. Done.
I'll do an IPA because I'm from up here, and y'all's IPA is.
Here you go.
It's Saturday night. I'm at Northwest Overland Rally. This is Mike Hollis with Team Hunt Overland Adventures. That's you. You guys are going on an adventure right now, aren't you?
We are. We leave tomorrow. You can come in. You can come in. We leave tomorrow for British Columbia. So we're going to be gone for 4 days. We go through Glacier National Park, and then we kind of arc up through British Columbia, and then come down to Vancouver Island. So we're going for almost 5 weeks total. And we're talking about Team Hunt and how adventure is accessible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right. That's you. Thank
Mike?
you, Chris. Thank
Mike?
you. Thank you,
Hunt?
Mike. Can you give him a belly bump?
Belly bump. Boom. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're going to announce the winners of all of the cooking competition, but I want to get all the teams to come up here because they're different non-winners.
We're gonna get cozier. You okay with that?
0772.
So the raffle at Northwest Overland Rally is pretty serious business, as you can see.
All right, we're going to add
Yes, it really is.
a nice hard canvas case, beautiful, nice stainless grill stick.
Who here has a ram mount in their rig? Whoa, like a lot of people. I do too. They're really handy. The X grip deal for your phone is awesome on the dash. I use it for nav all the time.
It's Sunday, July 1st, and Northwest Overland Rally just wrapped up. It was an awesome event. I had an incredible time and met a ton of wonderful people. It's also Canada Day at the Safeway in Leavenworth, and also in Canada. And I have some special plans tonight to celebrate the holiday, so it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. This is Lake Chelan in Washington's wine country. up at the third brake light, and I'm off. That's okay. That's okay. This is fun. This is a game.
3%.
So is that Chelan itself?
That is all Lake Chelan, yeah. Yeah, because when we first rolled in at the very tip, that was Chelan itself. So
Yeah, okay.
all of this is all, yeah, but I don't know what's on this side though.
It's.
I'll have to look at the map and see what town that is, or if that is actually Chelan. So when we cross over, we get Belgian white or Belgian moon. Ours is called Belgian white, actually, isn't it? Yeah, in Canada.
Oh, I'm about ready for that.
There's no schedule right now, Bruce.
It's still.
I'm not angry at you. I'll never.
No,
Christopher.
No, that is exactly right. That is exactly. You have no idea. Christopher Scott Shantz. That's when I'm really in trouble.
It's like the people who are American are waiting for that one time when we say, "Hey, this is a good beer, eh?" There it is.
No,
well, I say it.
It's Sunday, July 1st, and I am with 410 Expedition. It's Cappy 410, Tracy, and Bruce, and Lori, and on this side of me is Gary. I'm sharing a campsite with him tonight, and tonight we're also celebrating Canada Day. Cappy runs a YouTube channel, 410 Expedition.
So, 410 Expedition Canadian Overland, what we're doing is we're just trying to inspire Canadians to get out and enjoy the outdoors. So our motto is get out and explore. Because overlanding, we feel, is still new into Canada. It's really getting popular here in the United States. And we're trying to transfer all that knowledge. Like Bruce and I, we continue to come to the Americas to just experience overlanding, what they do here. And then we go back into Canada, we're trying to pass that knowledge on.
Well, I didn't tell the camera this yet, but I got off the phone with my mom yesterday morning, and she said that my passport, my renewed passport, arrived in Pennsylvania. So my parents are in possession of my passport. I just have to get it to me, and then I can start crossing some borders. So you guys might recall just a few weeks ago, Cappy sent me a bag of coffee, Devil's Head.
There was the Morning Rise Overland Blend by Devil's Head Coffee Company. Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful for, and I was like, oh, I have to get up there to see Cappy. And I did not get to Canada, but they came down for Northwest Overland Rally, and I found my way there. So I ran into you guys like a ton sooner than I had expected.
The stars aligned.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah,
they really did.
That's great. Oh yes, that could be. Because Chris from Venture Forward said we're going to stay right as much as we can because this one here takes you back down to the main highway.
We were looking at this.
Quite the coincidence.
I know, isn't that funny?
All right, take care.
What a crack up that one.
And you got to leave room for apple pie and whipped cream. So here we are.
Day before yesterday.
We're having a wonderful supper tonight. It's Canada Day. We're high up in the mountains by Chelan Lake. We have a special guest with us tonight. We have Chris Shantz from Venture Forward. Chris, everybody, happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Canada Day.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Sunset.
You guys having another Broman?
Yeah. Every time we come out to this ridge.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep last night? Good.
That wind had picked up in the morning.
Yeah.
Did you hear any footsteps coming through at all?
Yeah. I thought that was one of you guys.
Like early in the morning?
Yeah.
No, Tracy said she heard two men walking down this road at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh.
The others heard footsteps walking past camp in the wee hours of the morning. Nothing came of it. Just someone out for a stroll at a weird hour. But that's what makes it disconcerting. It puts you on your guard. It's Monday morning and I'm in Chelan, Washington, still with 410 Expedition. And what I think we're gonna do is follow the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route from here up into Winthrop, Washington. And don't know what to expect. It's gonna be winding mountain roads. We're at Starbucks in Lake Chelan, and I'm sending Cappy the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route via GPX.
One GPX file was imported. Okay.
Oh, it wants our email address.
And there it is right now.
We're at the summit of Cooper Mountain. It's approximately 6,000 feet, and it's beautiful.
Oh, God.
That wasn't making us nervous.
It's good content.
Okay, so we're in a sort of situation. It's not a bad situation. It's just that it looks like a while back the proper trail had an issue. So Forest Service came in and created this alternate route to bypass the issue. I think the old trail looks like a lot of fun, but we don't have that kind of time on our hands. You're clear. Thanks, Cappy.
Probably do the top first.
We just wrapped up this section of Washington's Backcountry Discovery Route, and we were on our way out of the forest and needed to find a campsite for tonight. There was one campsite left by the side of the road. It was kind of spoiled, it had trash all over it, it had 2 full-size sofas. And then Cappy was like, what about that forest road that just went off in a different direction? And I looked at the map, and it had a lot of elevation change, so I was like, now, too many elevation changes, we're not going to find a flat spot, but we checked it out anyway. Cappy followed his gut and found this awesome flat spot and just next to a creek. It's an unspoiled campsite and it's absolutely beautiful. So Cappy gets a huge kudos, and it just goes to show, when it comes to finding a campsite, follow your gut and never take the first one that you find. I'm making scuttle pizza tonight, and, well, it looks good so far. But I'm making this, and Cappy's over there making delicious looking burgers with, like, real meat. We get that. Scuttle pizza for everyone.
Oh, right on.
You could have got mine half that and I would have been fine.
If you do
Thank
not
you.
like, then please discreetly spit it into the napkin.
I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think the char really adds something. This is Winthrop, Washington.
Just this here has got actually paved roads with wooden boardwalks. In Dawson City, it's gravel roads with boardwalks, but it's got that same vibe.
I don't have to do monologues when Cappy can just do it.
So
that's a national forest or
pull
reserve.
it up on Gaia. I have it on my phone.
Because
where was that generally?
Okay, so here we are now. So we're gonna go east, twist, take the 20.
Take 20.
Then up to
straight east.
Straight east, Okanagan, and then up to Omak.
Okay, this concludes our impromptu collaboration with 410 Expedition. They're going to head east toward Idaho and then north into Canada, and I'm going to head west into North Cascades. But you guys, I had a phenomenal time.
So did we. Thank you so much for hooking up with us. Yeah, it was such an honor.
I get a hug.
Yeah, you get a hug.
Yeah.
You get a hug too.
All right. Thanks.
Gary? He's tall.
Yeah.
But please check out Cappy's channel, 410 Expedition, and follow along. We might have some overlapping content right here. So in my video, I'm going to direct you to Cappy's when it becomes available.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys.
It was a pleasure meeting Chris. Meeting Chris and his viewers.
We'll see you on the channel soon.
Yeah, we'll connect again when we can.
Right on.
All right. Excuse me. My horn doesn't work. Just east of Winthrop, Washington, in Okanogan National Forest, I found this secluded campsite in the mountains. Beautiful views all around. I think that's a bit of rain passing through the mountains in the distance. It's beautiful. It's July 4th. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm making scrambled eggs for breakfast this morning. Our little Ronnie. Okay, I'm off for a hike. It's the first one in a while. Got my GPS here on my shoulder, recording tracks as usual. Gonna head off into the woods and see what I can find. This is an old forest road that was closed long ago for motor vehicle use. I think a lot of just cattle uses it now. It's not very dramatic and the mosquitoes are out, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. Up on the road, shortly before my previous clip, I ran into a small stone cairn. And out here in the middle of the wilderness, they usually mean something. So I walked down the hill and found this, looks like someone's secret camp. I don't think anyone's home. That's my coffee. Makeshift shelter. I didn't see any human tracks coming up the road, so I think that this has been vacant for a while. But it's well kept. Not what I expected to find, but it's always fun to find stuff like this. The mosquitoes are testing my resolve. But I am going to mark this down on the GPS. Secret camp. Oh man, whomever built this camp isn't playing around. This is a serious toilet. You need a tetanus shot for this. Despite the rustic materials, the ergonomics are spot on. Right. So when you're in the middle of nowhere and you happen upon a cairn like this, you know it's time to look around in the surrounding woods because you never know what you might find. Back to the hike. I think I'm losing the road. Can barely see a footpath anymore. Might be time to turn back. I did check Okanogan National Forest for fire restrictions, and we are good to go. I got a shower not too long ago, so no hat. Although I haven't had a haircut since early March, and it's early July. It might be time. It's Thursday morning, and my hair is still long. I think I'm going to head into Winthrop to tend to some business today. I need new tires badly, but one thing that I need to take care of before I get new tires or immediately after is I have accelerated tire wear on the passenger side front and it's wearing unevenly. So sometime in the next few weeks in the Seattle area or any city in Northwest Washington, I need to have it looked at and repaired. I've got 102,000 miles on the Jeep, so I have no doubt that there's wear and tear there that needs to be addressed. If anyone knows of any reputable shops, or if you are a shop yourself, please email me at service@venture4wd.com. I'm open to recommendations, a way to get this done quickly and as efficiently as possible. It's Thursday afternoon in Winthrop, Washington, and I'm going to call that a wrap for this week. I'm going to slowly work my way over the mountains to the west, pass through North Cascade National Park, and slowly make my way towards Seattle. I need new tires, the Jeep needs front end service, and my parents got my passport, so I also need them to mail that to me. I don't know where that's going to be yet. But either way, thank you guys for following along. It's been an interesting week between Northwest Overland Rally and 410 Expedition, but I appreciate everyone's support, and if you're interested in downloading the routes of all the places that I've been and all the waypoints, look me up on Patreon at Venture4WD. Thanks guys, until next week.